This is an urgent announcement from the Department of Residential Safety. Please listen carefully. This advisory concerns all public and residential elevators. For the next 72 hours, avoid using elevators unless absolutely necessary. We are investigating a series of incidents involving elevators unexpectedly stopping at a floor not listed on the building directory. Reports describe the elevator taking passengers to floor 13B, a floor that does not exist. When the doors open, the hallway beyond is silent, dim, and colder than the surrounding building by several degrees. If this occurs to you, do not step out. Remain inside the elevator. Do not approach the threshold. Do not call out for help. The space you see is not part of your building. Those who stepped out reported the same sensations: a growing pressure in the ears, the feeling of being watched from further down the corridor, and an unnatural sense of familiarity, as if they had been in that hallway before, decades ago. What follows is predictable and extremely dangerous. If you remain in the hallway long enough, the elevator doors will attempt to close behind you. Many victims try to block the doors with their hands, feet, or personal items. In every recorded case, the elevator still shut completely, without resistance, and left them behind. The hallway beyond floor 13B contains no stairs, no exits, no windows, only long rows of old, unmarked doors. Opening any of them is prohibited. What lies behind them does not belong to this reality and should not be seen. If you find yourself trapped on this floor, do not run, do not shout. The corridor absorbs sound in a way that disorients the human mind. Several survivors reported hearing footsteps that matched their own, occurring a second too late. Others heard their name whispered by a voice they could not identify. Some swore they saw a figure standing at the far end of the hallway, a figure with their shape but not their posture. We must now share a confirmed case in hopes of preventing further incidents. A commuter in routing block 16 entered an elevator at 9:14 a.m. Security footage shows the elevator stopping between floors 9 and 10. The display read 13B, though the building contains only 12 floors. When the doors opened, the rider hesitated briefly before stepping out. 47 minutes later, the elevator returned to the lobby, with a figure inside matching the rider's appearance. Clothing was identical, height and weight identical, but the individual did not respond to staff. Their gait was stiff, cadence unnaturally even, breathing shallow and mechanical. Medical personnel reported no pulse. Thermal imaging confirmed the body temperature was the same as the hallway on the non-existent floor, 9 degrees Celsius. When the family arrived, they claimed it looked like him, but spoke differently, laughed at moments when no one else was speaking, and did not blink unless prompted. The individual was detained for study. The original commuter was never found. We believe whatever resides on this floor creates a replacement, an imitation that fills the space left behind. These entities behave normally at first, but small inconsistencies emerge. Shadows bending in the wrong direction, reflections lagging, facial expressions holding a beat too long, and moments in which they stare at corners of the room, smiling faintly as if listening. If someone you know begins behaving this way shortly after an elevator malfunction, establish distance. Do not confront them. Do not accuse them. Replacing a subject's social environment appears to strengthen the imitation. If you are inside an elevator when it stops at an unlisted floor, follow these instructions carefully. Do not leave the elevator. Do not investigate the hallway. Do not look into the darkness beyond the threshold. Do not speak, even if you hear your name. Remain still. Keep your eyes on the floor display. When it resumes, verify the next floor number matches your building's directory. If the elevator ascends or descends to a floor that should not exist, press no buttons. Let it correct itself. The anomaly cannot force transition unless you step outside. If at any point the lights flicker and you hear breathing behind you, do not turn around. Remain facing the doors. The anomaly loses interest when ignored. Once the elevator returns to a valid floor, exit calmly. Do not look back inside. Do not hold the doors. If you feel a slight delay between your movement and your shadow, report immediately. Do not go home. Do not remain in isolated areas. We will conduct a continuity check to ensure you are still the original. This concludes the emergency broadcast on event floor 13B. Stay above ground when possible. Use stairs when available. And if the elevator doors open to a hallway you do not recognize, remember, it is waiting for you to take the first step. Stay alert, stay stable, stay human.